How's it hanging, dudes and dudettes? My name is Shawn, and welcome back to another Cities Skylines 2 video. I just want to say really quickly, thanks for all the support on the videos recently. They're kind of like blowing up, and I'm gaining new subscribers all day long. And so if you guys want to stay in the loop, you know what I'm saying? If you want to subscribe, because I mean, I'm really like one of the only few channels out there putting real Cities Skylines 2 news out. I'm breaking down the trailers. I'm looking at what's going on with the achievements list, stuff like that. And that's actually what we're going to do today, with the focus on the thumbnail, the title, Rat Infestation, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. That to me is just wild. It's part of like some of the disasters. You know how we have the normal disasters in the regular game, and you can like do meteor strikes, and I'm sure all that, and fissures and craters, I'm sure all that will be in the new game. But they go on to have a few other things besides rat infestations. But that is just crazy to me, rat infestations. So let's read just a little bit, and then we'll talk about the rat infestations. So, as the headliner of this year's Paradox announcement show, Cities Skylines 2 turned heads as soon as its title first showed up on the stream. Now, however, its achievement data appears to have been released, perhaps inadvertently, and it's a little bit of a leak, you know what I'm saying, a little leaky faucet, and it's more revealing than one may have expected. For example, Everything the Light Touches achievement unlocks after players purchase 150 map tiles, which is a massive increase from the first game's meager 25 tile baseline. Now, we don't know if those tiles are just inherently smaller and might equal more space, but not as much space as, like a 1-to-1 ratio scale up from tile to tile, from new game to old game, right? So, on the other hand, let's read on. On the other hand, the things are not looking up achievement unlocks following the first rat infestation of a player's city. The size of golf balls is tied to a Hellstorm event. These achievements imply that not only will City Skylines be substantially larger than its immediate predecessor, sorry, I can't talk this morning, guys, but also that the game will field a far more varied array of simulation options. If hailstorms and tornadoes and rat infestations are a thing, players will need to be very careful and avoid some common mistakes when playing the City Skylines sequel, as there will be more things to keep track of in the follow-up. Consider how popular Cities Skylines mods have become over the years. Odds are good that developer Colossal Order will be looking at ways to leverage the Steam Workshop in the new game too. The availability of advanced simulation features should open up the game's systems like never before, if it ends up being the case, making the whole thing that much more engaging on the long run. So, yeah, guys. Rat infestations, what could that mean? So does that mean like if you have a garbage pile up, yeah, you might have a garbage problem, but also you'll have a rat infestation problem. Does that mean that there'll have to be an emphasis on commercial, pest control? Will that be part of like some of the city services, maybe even just keeping the city on track, or maybe your city has to grow large enough to have rat infestation, or maybe you just have to have garbage pile up. Who knows, right? Oh man, or maybe like a pile up of dead bodies that could do it too. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could really go into effect, but I guarantee you it probably has to do with the garbage situation. Maybe that help. Maybe they carry diseases they can spread. Maybe rat infestations are like really bad, and maybe they last for a really really long time. Whereas maybe a heavy tornado might just go through the town, right? Maybe rat infestations you actually have to like deal with on like a district by district basis or something like that, city block by city block. And make sure they're eradicated, and make sure your garbage is cleaned up. Make sure you have, the infestation stuff out there. Make sure you're on top of the situation, right? Make sure your streets are clean. Maybe you have that. Maybe there's city services provide street sweepers and stuff like that. Maybe the game's that much further advanced. A lot of people are kind of upset about how they said that all the assets and mods and stuff like that in the original City Skylines Steam Workshop will have to be revamped and remade. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a totally new game. Imagine if you took some little cartoony City Skylines 1 building and just plopped it into this behemoth of a game that's going to be hyper-realistic, right? I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me why people, would expect that. And plus, City Skylines 1 modders, they're going to go over. Believe me. I mean, there's probably going to be a large following of, people who still just have their heart stuck on City Skylines 1. And I'll be one of those people too. I ain't gonna lie, I'll miss it. But I mean, it doesn't mean you can't go back and play every once in a while, and it doesn't mean there's not going to be dedicated people still making stuff for that, right? But imagine what mods can do for like a rat infestation, right? Imagine how people could. Oh my god! And does that mean that like crops maybe will get like insect infestations? You know what I mean, like locusts or something like that. That would be wild. That would be really wild. I don't know, guys. That's really all I got for you guys today. I just want to talk about rat infestations because that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you learned anything today, if you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like if you want to. If you enjoyed something, if you learned something. And until next time, piss off.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D.